It's Friday, November 1st. My name is Rich, and this is your 5-Minute Fix. Welcome to the 5-Minute Fix, where we take stories about pretty much anything from pretty much anywhere and try to give it to you in 5 minutes or less today. Guys, it's been a slow-ass news week, okay? I'll admit it myself. It seems like nothing was happening until we got word that not only the Young Thug trial was done, but the man is going to walk free. That's right, 15 years probation for a guilty plea, but he does not have to serve another night in jail. He has been released, and we're gonna watch a video today that kind of sums it all up, gives you the details, also shows some of the celebrities' reactions to Young Thug being freed. All right, so this video is titled Drake, T.I. Rappers and Celebrities React to Young Thug Free and Coming Home from Jail. I've watched like the first 2 minutes. It goes over all of the details, maybe not all, but a lot of the small details and whatnot about his release conditions and all of that good stuff. So let's take a look.
I know Chigs is in here recording this.
Yeah. No Chig Smooth in here, right? So whatever you say,
you know Chig gonna have everything up there.
Whatever you say,
he's gonna have everything up there.
Chig's gonna be on YouTube with it, man.
As we've just covered, Young Thug was just released. Now, he was not found not guilty, but he took a plea deal that took his 45-year sentence and brought it down to a 15-year probation. And
it looks like he has another video too, just a full breakdown. So you know what? I'll leave the link to this video and I'll leave the link to this guy's other video just so you can get the full picture.
Sentence and brought it down to a 15-year probation. And as you can see here, he was officially processed and released. But that wouldn't come with some stipulations. As part of his agreement, he is, according to Thugger Daily,
of course not,
banned from Metro Atlanta for at least 10 years.
Okay, I honestly think that is wild. Okay, this was said to be the biggest trial in Metro Atlanta history or greater Atlanta history. The fact that this man is not allowed to go back to Atlanta. Atlanta's a big city. I've been to Atlanta. Atlanta's a big city. And Young Thug is not allowed to go back to Atlanta for what he says at least 10 years. That is wild.
To do 4 presentations or concerts a year,
a little community service,
violence.
Okay,
he could travel for work and make music,
which is good,
but no contact with gang members or co-defendants except for his brother and Gunna, because Gunna's still signed to YSL.
Nice.
And also he cannot promote gangs in any way.
I think we're gonna get some bangers from Young Thug and Gunna,
which is not bad at all. Here's academics saying more on Young Thug's sentence. Technically, it's a 40-year sentence, which he had to serve first 5 years in prison, but commuted to time served, followed by 15 years on probation, which is 20 years. And the other 20 years is backloaded. As you see, also there is a backloaded 20 years, which would be served in custody if he fails probation stipulations.
Yo, this sounds like a sports contract, okay? So it's actually a 40-year sentence, but we got the first 5 years that's supposed to be spent in prison, but it's with time served, followed by 15 years probation, okay? And then, you know, just in case a man messes up, we got 20 years on the back end just in case he violates any of those probationary terms within that first 15 years. Straight up, sounds like a contract.
His lawyers were working overtime. In fact, Brian Steele, the attorney, will give a post-game interview that we'll show in a minute. But also we'll cover all the people that are happy about the news.
This guy, Brian Steele, legit. Absolutely legit.
And the page that was covering the case every day this whole time, Thugger Daily, gets into a back and forth on Twitter with DJ Academics.
Really?
What's up, y'all? It's your man Talker's World Reporting for the Chick Smooth channel. We got to talk about this. Before we get into what everybody else feels about the news, here's Brian Steele telling us how he feels about the case and how Thug feels regarding the decision. Take a listen.
As far as how Jeffrey's feeling now, he knows my feelings, which I'm not going to reveal.
Called him Jeffrey.
Attorney-client privilege.
Fair.
But this is not the same as a not guilty verdict. That should have been rang. But nobody here wakes up every day on a concrete floor that they're calling his bed.
Hell yeah.
So at 4:15, gets shackled at his feet, his waist, and his hands, comes to the Fulton County Courthouse to be on concrete, eating out of a bag. Doritos is his meal of choice. And
meal of choice.
To a courtroom and sit there with a leg chain on him every single day and hear lie after lie. So for Jeffrey, go home today and not have another 90 days or 120 days of it, He is very happy. I'm thankful to the Honorable Court. So to answer your question, this was not what I wanted. I don't believe that it is just, but I believe that under these circumstances, it is justice for Jeffrey Williams, and he is delighted, as are we, and thankful.
If Brian Steele wasn't already a super attorney, after today, that's how he'll be known.
Hell
But
yeah.
Travis Scott wasted no time to post "my brother on the way home." James Harden would keep it simple and just post a snake emoji, but that's clearly in reference to Young Thug. T.I. will take to Instagram to say, "Welcome home, little brother. It's been too long. Time to get back to it." DJ Mustard will be happy, saying, "Thug free. What a day." Even Jay Electronica will say, "Praise be to Allah. They let this man come home. Be great, Slime." And of course, his girlfriend, Mariah the Scientist, would take to her story to thank God. But as DJ Academics reported the news on his Twitter, the page Thugger Daily reminded him that he was constantly saying Young Thug was going to serve the rest of his life
Oh,
in prison.
snap. You know what? DJ Academics is one of those guys. And this is just from, recent happenings in the hip hop community that I've noticed. This guy's is at the pinnacle of everything. He's always there. Whether he's talking sense or nonsense, he's always there. And you know what? I love it. I love that he's getting in the mix. Okay? We need a guy like this. This is a guy we need in this space. Okay? I'm not in it all the time, but when I am in and DJ Academics is in there, I enjoy it.
Academics first tweeted, "Brian Steele, Young Thug's lawyer, is Michael Jordan in his prime. Deserved every penny. He schooled Fulton County DA's office, embarrassed them, and damn near made them look not only incompetent, but illiterate."
Oh, damn.
Thugger Daily will respond,
Scathing
"You spent
words.
the last 2 years saying Thug is going to be in prison forever. We're not going to let Thug forget." DJ Academics would see that and reply, "He pled guilty. Relax. Don't act like he beat the case. Lawyers did great work versus rookie prosecutors. But remember, he pled guilty. He wasn't found not guilty. He caught a well-deserved break. This ain't the time to talk smack."
I mean, that's
and
legit.
Thugger Daily will respond laughing, "Nah, you mean this ain't the time for doubling down." They're both sort of right in the situation. Academics was not wrong for believing that Young Thug would spend a long time in prison. He didn't think that Young Thug was going to beat the case. But getting 15 years probation,
That's a win.
off of Rico,
That's a
sounds like
win.
But what do you
100%.
think about the situation?
Big dub.
Let me know in the comment section. Peace.
Yo, you ain't gonna catch me with that. Yo, that's a good point. Yo, 15 years off a Rico case, 15 years probation off a Rico case. That is a W. You heard in this video how Brian, his attorney, felt about it. He wasn't necessarily happy, but he's saying pretty much he could understand Young Thug's position just based on what he had to go through, waking up every morning, going down to the courthouse, shackled up. He was done. He didn't want to do it anymore. So, like I said, I think that, based on the terms that we've seen here, this is a big W for Young Thug. And hopefully we get some bangers come out of this. But I want to know what you guys think. Did you ever think there was a chance that this was going to happen or end up this way? There were a lot of things that went on really within the last year that started to turn this case around, that Academics said his lawyer made the prosecution look like dummies, straight up dummies. So I want to know what you think down in the comments below. Thank you for watching. My name is Rich, and this has been your 5-Minute Fix.